Well, Ben, we have had several areas that have stood up from others, such as real estate, hospitality, banking and finance, data protection, TMT. These have been sectors and areas that have had, in the recent years, a lot of workflow. And the reason it's different for some of them, because on one hand, if you look at real estate and tourism, that has to do a lot with the availability of capital, and on the other hand, banking and finance has to do a lot with the restructuring of the banking sector and the selling of assets, non-core assets. Finally, in what concerns TMT and data protection, has mainly to do with EU regulations that have that require companies to adapt. So different areas with different circumstances that justify the workflow. Well, Ontier is really active on Latin America. It was the first law firm that really looked, at least in Europe, that really looked into Latin America as an alternative market, and a couple of other law firms followed. And the fact is that it has been a very interesting market, not only for European law firms to invest, but you start seeing companies in Latin America to look overseas. So, the cultural aspect of it is very interesting. The countries share a common heritage, and so between Portugal and Spain and the Latin American countries, it's a very good. There are a lot of good opportunities there. Well, in the Lisbon market, I wouldn't say that they are that different from other countries or other cities or other countries, and you have two main areas that you need to address and find the solutions. On one hand, the relationship with the client. You have to be more efficient. You have to be cost-driven. So that requires a lot of adaptation. You must learn with your clients. If your clients are sort of changing their model to become more efficient, they will not expect less from you. And on the other hand, internally, you must look at your lawyers. You must understand, you must foresee and address aspiration issues concerning younger lawyers, to give them room to grow according to what new generations understand. Because it's not easy to say to someone out of the university that you have to do 100 and so billable hours per month. You have to do that 12 times a month. You have to have your phone available during vacations, and you have to sleep with your clients' problems. It's not the most appealing speech. So you have to give them something so that they can thrive professionally and that the law firm can benefit from that. So mainly, those are the two areas that may face a challenge for the coming years.